I'm Jennifer Dukaki. Welcome to this edition of the Pickle Club TV. This is pickle news that you can use. We're standing outside of Harbour restaurant and we're going to talk to them about their unique philosophy as it relates to sustainability and pickles.
The concept is local sustainable seafood. We try to pull all, if not most, of our shellfish and our finfish from local waters from Florida to Maine, mostly East Coast. We do have some Pacific fish on it as well. Joe Isidore is our executive chef. He was Mr. Trump's personal chef for a number of years. He worked extensively with Rick Moonen when we were out in Las Vegas. He helped us a lot, quite a bit, opening DJT. He is a huge proponent for sustainable seafood, sustainable farm. So Joe kind of got bit by that same bug and plugged all of the components that were already in place here and just sort of tied it all together. We're members of Chefs Collaborative, which is an organization out of Boston that promotes farm to table, sustainability, local produce, local fish. It is growing in popularity because of all of the local sustainable farms that are in the area, you know, with eastern Pennsylvania, up and down New Jersey, all the way out Long Island. Where we separate ourselves is with our food, and certainly the sustainability comes into that aspect. And little touches like the pickles, of course, come into play. The pickle program came about in Las Vegas. We were lucky enough to affiliate ourselves with a UNLV test farm, and the test farm did just that. They tested everything. What grew in the dry climate, what grew well, what didn't grow well. So we had cactus paddles for days, and we had up our sleeves, we had radishes coming out, so we pickled those. And it just sort of evolved into this thing where let's buy as much as we can and use as much as we can fresh while it's at its peak, and then whatever we have left, we pickle. That's where I got the nickname Tony Pickles. What I have been doing is taking a nod from my sous chef, Jonah Kim. We've been doing things in the kimchi flavors, and we've been doing ramps and rhubarb, Napa cabbage, daikon. So we kind of steered away from the traditional salt, sugar brine with, you know, aromatics and spices to flavor, and we've gone more into the kimchi realm. So this is Jonah Kim, this is my sous chef. He is the man with the kimchi plan.
Well, I work with Anthony and Joe in Las Vegas for over a year now, and I just know both of their flavors, what they want. I was born here in the States. It's just growing up, my mom sort of taught me how to make kimchi, and it's more like they teach the daughters, you know, how to make kimchi, but since I started cooking, they taught me. I know the American palate has really adjusted the way they make kimchi for people here. They've made it sweeter. I don't do that. I like to use salted shrimp, doing fish sauce, a lot of ginger, a lot of garlic, no sugar, nothing like that.
This is saltier kimchi than I'm used to, only because of the salted shrimp.
That sort of gives you that pucker that gets the, you know, literally makes you salivate and want to eat more. These are ramps. Ramps are baby wild leeks. So you get a little bit of that mustardy, sort of wild onion flavor. You get that great kimchi, salted shrimp. You get a little bit of that heat.
Juicy, good crunch, and yet they're kind of soft.
They break down just through the natural fermentation process, but they don't go all the way.
It's tart, it's juicy, and it's subtle and it's explosive at the same time. It's a delightful surprise when you don't know what it is.
So you get a little of that strong, like almost green apple quality to it, and then you get the pickle vinegar finish.
It's also not as harsh as the original rhubarb.
This is the granddaddy of them all. This is our Prince Edward Island mussels with kimchi flavors. And what we do is, once we're done with all of these pickles, you see all this juice that collects in the bottom, that gets saved and flavors the cream that we cook the mussels in. And then you get a little salad of Thai basil, cilantro, some fresh radish, fried garlic, fried shallot, a little bit of arare rice pearls.
The juice is amazing. It's very light and very tangy, and yet you can taste all the ingredients.
It looks like the work of a pro, by the way. That is quite the technique. I'm gonna have to, you know, steal that and take credit for it if you don't mind.
No, you can go ahead.
Awesome. You can pickle a shoe and I'll eat it. I love pickles. I think they're a great component by themselves, with things, they're great.
Anthony, excuse my garlic breath.
I love it.
But thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys coming down, checking out our little pickle selection, and I'd love to have a Pickle Club meeting here one day.
And that does it for another edition of the Pickle Club TV. Thank you for watching.